What is happening? Oh my, the Toronto Maple Leafs just made another huge move, and Kyle Dubas is clearly going all in. I mean, just after Tampa Bay overpaid for Tanner Jeannot, and I mean, he'll probably be a great fit for the team. The Leafs do a similar thing here, and it is quite the haul. I'm going to go over it, guys, but this one's tough. It's a move that betters the Leafs and better prepares them for the playoffs. But again, this is a lot to give up. This is an overpay. You're getting team control with Jake McCabe, but let's talk about it. If you're watching, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit the notification bell. I really appreciate all the subscribers leading into the live stream all day on NHL Trade Deadline this Friday, March 3rd. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. This is nuts. This is freaking nuts. Shout out to Dopey Sod. He's a Hawks fan. He says McCabe is a good third pair guy. Laugh is fast, a good PK. We've talked about it. Lafferty, 1.2 mil. Jake McCabe, good third pair guy. And they retain 50%. So the Leafs are getting Jake McCabe at $2 million. So Toronto receives Jake McCabe, Sam Lafferty, a 5th-round pick in 2024 and a 5th-round pick in 2025. The Leafs give up a 1st and a 2nd. Joey Anderson, Pavel, Gogolev. We've seen some potential from Gogolev, some potential at times from Joey Anderson, but they'll get opportunities in Chicago. But this is crazy. I just wanted to record my reaction. You know what? This is very raw. I haven't been able to think and kind of, I don't know, see how I feel on this and go depth chart. But just off the bat, it makes me think again the Leafs are going to make another trade. Like on top of this again, they didn't eliminate from their current roster. And if they're bringing Sam Lafferty in, that's the play. Like Lafferty's not coming in to be in the press box. He's coming in to play. And if Lafferty's in here with Achari, and I mean, then is Ashton Reese out of the lineup? Because you have Engvall right now, you have Yarncrow, you have Kerfoot, and you have Kampf. So this is where I go, when are the Leafs going to trade Kerfoot? Like, so Kyle Dubas' mindset, Shanahan's mindset, they've been all in. They see Tampa Bay trade for Tanner Jeannot and just give up a haul last night, and they're like, you know what? We've got to just bite the bullet here. So as I said, they traded the 1st and a 2nd. I think that's a lot. The condition on the 1st in 2025 is it's going to be top 10 protected. But I'm going to kind of side on this like with Dom a little bit here and just say Sam Lafferty has been overhyped. He's scored some goals. I think he's in around 10 goals now, 11 goals. And I like the fit as potentially a 4th line here. So like if the 4th line turns into, this was my best case scenario, 4th line. And I don't know if it's happening anymore because I still don't think the Leafs can make another trade now because they've traded 2 1st-round picks here. They've traded 2 2nd-round picks. Like Sam Lafferty with Achari and Kampf on the 4th line would be my ideal 4th line now how it fits. But again, the Leafs making another trade after giving up all this stuff. Chris Johnson confirming, I mean, everyone's talking about it. So shout out the Powers as well. The Leafs are getting Jake McCabe 50% retained. So that is huge. I mean, him becoming a $2 million player for 2 seasons here, get Justin Hall out of the lineup and go with what you had last night against the Kraken. You run Riley Brody together. You run Brody Liljegren and Sandin Jake McCabe. I'm liking that top 6. Trade Kerfoot and Hall. I mean, if you're willing to trade assets like this, Dubas, trade Kerfoot, Hall, Engvall. You have cap space all of a sudden. And then make a move for a big middle 6 guy. It could be some size. Like Lafferty doesn't bring that size aspect. Neither does Achari, but obviously that style of play, more so Achari. So, sorry, I'm all over the place right now. I might go live, guys, so keep an eye on the live streams, but just wanted to react to this. So I'm going to say W for Kyle Dubas in terms of the deadline so far. I mean, if you told me that the Leafs were going to get Ryan O'Reilly, Noel Achari, Sam Lafferty, and Jake McCabe, I would be hyped regardless. But then if you tell me that they give up 2 1st-round picks, 2 2nd-round picks, a 3rd, then I'm like, wow, that is a lot. But I'm happy overall. I am happy overall. The Leafs are making strides. But again, it all comes down to that 1st round, and you're looking at Tampa right now. Tampa's looking stacked as usual. And then next up after that would be Boston potentially. So Dubas is all in, but oh man, maybe this is me getting greedy. I still want that addition on the 3rd line. This is not the addition on the 3rd line. If Ryan O'Reilly's playing in the top 6, Lafferty's a 4th liner. The Leafs need to get a 3rd liner, guys. I honestly I'm not comfortable with Kerfoot and Engvall being in that mix. The Leafs need to get a 3rd line that can match up against Tampa's, can match up against Boston's, or else the Leafs are not going to go anywhere unless they spread out that lineup, in my opinion. You know what? The O'Reilly line's been fun at times. I mean, Marner's playing on a different level right now, but that 3rd line is going to be key. The Leafs got to figure out an identity 3rd line, and that's my opinion. But you know what? W right now. Jake McCabe adds that grit, adds that, I would say, edge on that back end, and that's kind of what they've been missing. Maybe this completely takes them out of the Luke Schenn, unless they trade Justin Hall for sure. Then maybe, but I would still say Luke Schenn's a candidate to go to Tampa now, because this, yeah, as I said, this might take Toronto out of it. So, sorry, rambling on, but W overall. I think this is a huge W for Chicago. They're willing, $2 million for 2 seasons, and they get a first and second round pick for Jake McCabe. As I said, guys, on the surface, the same way Tampa overpaid for Tanner Jeannot, a fourth liner, the Leafs overpaid here in a way for a fourth line forward and a third pair defenseman. But again, the cap reasons are huge here. The style of play is huge here. We just got to see it with the Leafs in the playoffs. If they don't do anything, then these trades are going to look really bad. So subscribe, like, comment. We'll see you soon, and we'll chat on the live stream. Peace.